The Market Research Institute was established in January of 2010. It is a non-profit organization that works in conjunction with the School of Business and Management at Southern Adventist University.
Our marketing professor, Lisa Goolsby, wanted to be able to incorporate classroom learning with market research and actual real practical projects.
So she came with the idea, could we start some kind of a research institute, because there's a need in the area for focus groups.
Surprisingly, we were able to pull together the Market Research Institute in a pretty short amount of time.
We developed the idea, took it to administration, they gave us their blessing, and it is now in operation.
The Market Research Institute has a fourfold mission. First, it provides high quality and professional market research.
Primarily we do focus groups. We have a focus group facility down at Fleming Plaza, which is across from the campus of Southern Adventist University.
We have the client, we figure out what their problem is, and we figure out who their target audience is. And a good deal of time actually comes in the form of recruiting the people that meet their target audience. Welcome everyone to Market Research Institute. My name is Joshua Michalski and I'll be moderating this focus group. We would like to ask you... Well, what we wanted to do is something that was different than what the rest of the industry was doing, and hopefully a little bit ahead of its time.
Clients can either come in and view their focus group as it's taking place on a big screen TV in a client viewing room, or they can view it from the comfort of their home or office over the computer. Just because of the remote access that we have with our equipment, and being able to watch your research being conducted in real time, hundreds of miles away, I think is a really neat selling point, just because it just gives you so much freedom, as a client. The other things that we do for clients, we can do telephonic surveys for them, we can do written mail-in surveys, we can do customer interview, one-on-one interview, or what you would call a mall intercept for a client.
C. All right, so C is obviously good companies absolutely will have their own, their own research centers as part of their business. For more immature and growing companies, they can't support their own research center, and so that's where we come in to do the research for a lot of these small and upcoming companies that don't have the capabilities of doing it on their own. So we can do pretty much any type of research a client needs. They just need to come and talk to us about it, and that's one of the things that we do, is really sit down and talk with a client, understand what their project is, understand what the problem is that they're trying to solve, which is the key to most marketing research, and then we can put together a program for them, customized to help them solve that problem and get the information that they're going to need.
I would recommend the MRI to everybody. They're very professional. They got things done when they said they were going to do it. They met their deadlines, and we had a wonderful experience.
The next mission is to provide an academic business lab for business students at Southern Adventist University.
The bridge between the classroom and our project is that basically the students are able to look and study real research that's being conducted in the field. So they're not just going through a textbook and studying research that's already taken place. They can actually be involved with real research projects.
In the classroom, most of the activities that we're given are simply for memorization. You take it, you memorize it, and you spit it back out for a grade. But in using the MRI, I was actually forced to take all that accumulation of knowledge that I've gained throughout my years, and I've been able to do something with that knowledge more than just getting a grade.
Well, I've had several students tell me from these types of experiences, wow, I didn't know that's how it was. And now I understand what some of these things I'm learning in class, how they fit together out in the business world.
The MRI gave me hands-on experience on how to actually go about requesting people to join a focus group, how to moderate that focus group properly, because it takes a lot of skill, and then how to properly keep record of what happened in the focus group.
The more that we can open students' minds and connect them to activities in the business world, the stronger I think that their academic experience will be.
The Market Research Institute also creates student employment.
We have 3 students that work on an as-needed basis, opportunity for many more as we get these other projects developed and continue to service clients.
I really enjoy working at Market Research Institute because it gives me the opportunity to work in an office setting, and it gives me knowledge and skills that will ultimately help me in the future.
Finally, the Market Research Institute strives to create scholarships for business majors at Southern Adventist University.
The way the business model is designed is that all the money that the business generates goes back into growing the business and, of course, paying for the student jobs and internships.
Any excess of income over expenses we plan to use for student scholarships.
That solved another problem that I have, is always helping students to be able to afford their college education.
We hope that this is just the first step toward developing various kinds of business opportunities within the School of Business and Management, where students can both learn and earn